My fiancé tested our friends before the wedding. I am still processing who failed. My fiancé tested our friends before the wedding. I am still processing who failed. 2 weeks before our wedding, I found Ryan hunched over his laptop at 3 a.m. When I asked what he was doing, he hesitated before showing me a spreadsheet with all our wedding guests' names and strange notes beside them. Don't be mad, he said. I've been testing our friends. Ryan had always been methodical minus. It's what made him brilliant at his cybersecurity job. But this was different. He explained that over the past 6 months, he'd created small strategic tests. To see who truly cared about us versus who was just along for the festivities. What kind of tests? I asked, my stomach tightening. He'd sent fake emergency texts at odd hours to see who would respond. He'd asked for small favors requiring minimal effort. He'd shared false personal struggles to see who would check in days later. And he'd accidentally sent wedding detail changes to see who would accommodate without complaint. I was horrified. These are our friends, not job applicants. Just look, he said quietly, turning the screen. My maid of honor Jen minus my best friend since childhood minus had failed every test, never responded to emergency texts, complained about minor wedding changes, never followed up on personal struggles Ryan had shared. Meanwhile, Ryan's distant cousin Mark, who I'd only met twice, had passed every test, responded within minutes to emergency texts at 2 a.m., offered help without being asked, remembered details about our struggles. Weeks later, this doesn't mean anything, I insisted. Jen's been my friend for 20 years. She's just busy with her kids, is she? Ryan asked. Because she had time to post Instagram stories from bars 4 times when she was too swamped to talk to you about your mom's cancer scare. That hit hard. Jen had indeed been mysteriously unavailable during the most frightening 3 weeks of my life. The spreadsheet revealed uncomfortable patterns. My college best friends, who demanded expensive bachelorette plans, had ignored every real need. Ryan's quiet work colleague, who declined our big events, had silently dropped off soup when we both had flu. Why did you do this? I finally asked. Because marriage isn't just about us, it's about the community we're building around us. I wanted to know who would actually be there when life gets hard. Yesterday was our wedding. We made some last-minute changes to the seating chart. My parents were confused why Jen wasn't sitting at the head table and why Mark gave such a heartfelt toast. I'm still uncomfortable with Ryan's methods, but as we danced at our reception, I looked around at the faces surrounding us and felt something I hadn't expected. Certainty, these weren't just guests. These were the people who would show up at 3 a.m. if we called. Sometimes the friends you want aren't the friends you need, and sometimes the quiet ones in the back have been paying attention all along.